Hi, I'm Jamie Lyons, and I'm one of the partners in the general practice group here at Lazega and Johanson. Anyone who knows me knows that I like information. When making decisions, I want everyone involved to know all the facts and the background. This drives my husband crazy because he does not need as much information as I do when making decisions. But to me, you need to say it out loud. Make sure that everyone knows the details in the background so all the group members are on the same page when making and evaluating a decision about a particular issue. As far as I'm concerned, this is a good philosophy in all situations, especially in a group of board members, in a homeowner association or condominium. So imagine if a group of board members is deciding which pool company to hire. Some board members have feedback that they have from clients of each proposed pool company. So if Shining Water Pools offers pool chemical services for a very inexpensive price, but the board members with customer feedback do not say out loud that 3 customers from Shining Water Pools had their pools shut down because of chemical problems, the board might actually hire Shining Water Pools. If the customer feedback people actually spoke up in the board meeting, that board may not have made a bad choice. So it's important for all members to have the information. So being loaded down with information is great. The next issue is, how does that relate to the board actually making decisions as a group? According to Georgia law, there are 2 ways the board can vote on something, either inside a meeting or outside of a meeting. If the board is voting on something in a board meeting, there are 2 things to confirm. First, whether or not their board of directors has a quorum at the meeting. The quorum is the number of people who have to be present in order for a vote to be taken. And in order to conduct business, a quorum is either at a board meeting, 1/2 or a majority of the board, or it could be a different number. Whatever the threshold number is, it's different for different communities. So it's important that you know what the quorum is for your community, and we can help you figure that out. When voting in a board meeting, the second thing to determine is how many board members are present at the meeting. Remember, as long as all board members can hear each other, they are legally considered present in the meeting. So, if 2 of your 5 members are sitting in a room together, but the 3rd is on a speakerphone somewhere else, you still have a quorum. You've got 3 directors present, even though the 3rd person isn't physically in the same room with the other 2. Now, in order to pass a vote in a board meeting, a majority of those present, as long as a quorum is there at the time the vote's taken, must agree with the action. So with 3 of our members present, 2 of the 3 have to vote in favor of Shining Water Pools for the vote to be effective. That's how you take action in a meeting. The other way is outside of a meeting. If there is no board meeting called at all, but a decision still needs to be made about something, the action is taken outside of a board meeting because there is no meeting. Action outside of a board meeting usually happens via email. No board meeting takes place, but the board members reply to all online. So, how many board members have to agree to the action via email in order to pass an action outside of a meeting? My favorite answer, it depends. Georgia law says, unless the corporation's legal documents say otherwise, all directors must consent in writing in order for action outside of a meeting to be valid. But your bylaws could say something different. It could be a written consent of only a majority of the members is acceptable for your association. You need to know what your community needs for that vote. We can help you figure that out. Whether it's a unanimous vote or a majority vote via email for your association, we can help you figure that out. And it's important that you know how many board members must consent to action outside of a meeting for your community. Either way, we suggest that the approved action via email be ratified at the next board meeting, and that written consents by the board members be attached to the minutes of that board meeting. No matter how the board makes a decision, all the board members should have all the information about their legal requirements for their association to take action in a board meeting and outside of a board meeting so that everyone can plan effectively for board decisions. And we can help you figure out that information that the board needs to know.